All right, welcome back. Last time we were accosted by 3 very aggressive men who had blood all over them for some reason.
And apparently didn't look human, even though they looked totally fine to me.
They looked pretty human. I think Hanley Yukimura is just a little bit judgmental. But yeah, we arrived in Kyoto. We're looking for our dad. We got attacked by a bunch of dudes, and 3 sexy Bishonen samurai came and saved our lives.
Yes, we got Hijikata,
and then Saito, Hajime Saito, and
Swarmy Watanabe.
Smarmy Watanabe.
Oh,
our friend Smarmy Watanabe, who is actually named Soji Okita. So those are our first 3 eligible bachelors that we've now been introduced to, but they have taken us hostage, so that's kind of put a damper on the mood.
Only a little bit, though.
Only a little bit, though.
Yes.
And now it's morning.
Woo.
Oh, wait, I need to put my glasses back on.
Uh-oh, where'd you put them?
Probably in the bathroom. We're back.
Back,
all right,
baby.
that's you, Hanley.
All right. Was it morning? What happened to me? This girl, I cannot. Ugh.
I promise she's not that dumb.
She seems pretty damn dumb.
Wow.
I attempted to recollect myself. Ah, yes.
I remember. Trauma.
Right. I witnessed a murder.
Oh.
All at once, the events of the previous night rushed back to me. This isn't my room.
This isn't my beautiful wife.
My limbs were snugly bound in tight knots. Do not romanticize this, girl, please.
I don't think it is romanticizing. You're just choosing to read it that way.
My limbs were snugly bound in tight knots, so all I could do was wriggle around in bed, twisting the blankets around. Oh, I straight up thought she was tied up. Is she tied up?
No, she's just tucked in really, really tight.
The way it was just...
Saito came in and just like tucked her in really
she
tight.
Did the thing where
it's like an elf.
Yes. Good Lord. I straight up thought she was tied up, and I thought she was like revealing her bondage game.
No.
She's just, girl.
There's nothing to tie you to in this room. It's all tatami on the floor. Yeah.
This
She's
girl,
just in bed.
She tries to be so poetic, and I'm like, you are literally just lying in bed. I yearned for the comfort of my own futon, but the futility of such thoughts only forced me to confront the reality of my situation. If only I could wake from this strange nightmare.
She said out loud, fully awake. This is a nice room they put her up in, though.
This is.
They're kind of treating her well.
The door, there's like cool art on the doors. Yeah. It's like cute trees.
They gave her the feminine pink one.
Yeah. They're like, this man's must be gay.
Yeah. They're like, this guy seems pretty femme, so let's just put him in here. He's got feminine wrists.
He's feminine. Look at him and his feminine hips.
He's got feminine hips. That high-waisted man.
But I could not. Those men from the night before must have taken me with them to the headquarters of the Shinsengumi.
The Shinsengumi?
What are the Shinsengumi?
A military unit made up of Ronin, the purpose of which was to restore public order in Kyoto and counteract the local anti-shogunate forces.
Cool.
Yeah.
What will happen to me now? I inhaled deeply, lying down to await my fate. Just holds her breath. Oh, is it my dad?
No, he's not bald enough.
Damn. It was at that moment that the door slid open and a kind-looking man stepped through. He does kind of look like my dad, though.
Oh, he looks like my dad. Like in real life. He literally looks like my real life father.
He does.
All right.
Markathy, yes.
Markathy. Oh, I see you. Wait, what am I gonna do for him? I see you finally awoken. He's not that old. I'm doing him dirty.
Oh, whoops.
This is no way to treat a guest of ours. Please wait. I'll loosen the ropes, all right?
See, she is tied up.
Oh, shit. I didn't notice.
I told you.
I didn't know. I did not know.
You were trying to tell me she was just tucked up in bed.
I liked to think that she was snuggly.
No,
she's not snuggly.
See, I told you, it's weird when she's like, I'm like snuggled up with all the knots. I'm like, girl, keep it in your pants.
He's listening to the ropes.
smile quirked as he removed my ropes. What?
He's so quirky.
I'm not like other men.
He's not like other Ronin.
My wrists, however, were left bound. And you are...
Hannah's father. Of course. How improper of me. My name is Genzaburo Inoue.
What is Genzaburo Inoue?
Survey says, Captain of the Shinsengumi 6th Division, a native of Edo, he studied swordplay with Kondo, Hichikata, and Okita. He is sometimes referred to as Gen by his close friends.
Cool.
Hi, Gen.
He seems a little old to be, like, training
He's
with
older.
us.
He's like more of a father figure.
Interesting. He's a native of Edo, just like me.
Oh my god.
And by me, I mean Hanley.
A lot of these guys are from Edo.
Nice. Thank you. Inoue? How should I pronounce that?
Inoue?
Inoue?
You could just say Inoue.
Inoue? Inoue? Inoue?
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle Lafayette.
Je m'appelle.
Thank you, Inoue.
Now if you would follow me. They've been discussing what to do with you since morning. For now, they've decided to hear about what exactly it was you saw last night. If you say anything, we will kill you immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I nodded curtly and struggled to stand, but my body was sore from being bound up all night. And I loved
You don't have to say it like that.
I think she do.
Ugh.
Inoue treated me with something like courtesy, but it was clear that I was in a lesser position. Well, duh. Stop being all high and mighty. He must have been able to guess my thoughts, however, because he smiled at me and winked.
Ooh.
What? Wink! Look at his pose.
Ooh.
Oh, cheeky.
Got my hand on my sword, so don't try nothing.
Don't try nothing cheeky.
Don't try nothing cheeky.
I know they seem scary, but they're all truly gentlemen. You don't need to worry. They're just gentlemen who murder like a lot. Like a lot of people.
It's totally fine.
Like so many people.
I cannot tell you how many people I have seen them rip to shreds. It's kind of
It's
crazy.
really graphic.
But they're really nice
They're
guys.
such nice guys.
They hold the door open sometimes. So it's fine. Oh.
Okay.
Eloquent as always, Hanley.
Oh.
Even at home, I heard rumors of the vicious Shinsengumi that were unflattering.
Wow.
It was hard to imagine that the people in charge of such an organization were gentlemen.
The youngest man, Toto, is about your age, or perhaps slightly older.
Oh, so they're all older than me?
Yeah.
How does he know my age? Does he just kind of...
Yeah, that's kind of...
I also feel like that's
Maybe I
hard.
have a young face.
If I'm a woman disguised as a man, I feel
You
like...
would look even younger.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, look at this 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. They would definitely think I was a 12-year-old boy.
They would not think I was a 12-year-old boy.
I would be a 12-year-old boy with double D's, but they would just get over it.
That'd be
confusing, but...
Yeah. I have been referred to as sir when I worked at a unnamed amusement park because my a redacted amusement park.
Redacted.
Because
that
my-
rhymes with Smixmags.
Smix-mags. Wait America.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, when I had a pixie cut and I was in high school, I had grown men bump into me and go, "Oh, sorry, bud." Like, all the time.
Amazing.
All the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I would, like, buckle people into the roller coaster and I'd double check them and they'd be like, "Thank you, sir." And
Oh, boy.
I'd be sitting there with my, like, massive honkers like, wearing makeup and with my, like, it was because my hair was in a ponytail and my uniform was like a polo and khakis.
Ugh.
Which is a horrible amusement park
So flattering.
uniform, by the way.
So flattering.
Smix-mags.
Smix-mags.
You did me dirty.
Anyway, Toto's about your age, or perhaps slightly older.
So he's 12.
Yeah. It's a little boy.
There are a pair of guys named Nagakura and Harada who are very lively, so you'll be fine.
That doesn't make me feel better.
What does that
Baldy.
mean, Gen? What does that mean?
Again, what are you talking about? Despite Inoue's reassurances, it was difficult for me to trust what I was hearing as accurate. Excuse me. Inoue led me to a room and opened the door. I stepped inside and found myself surrounded by the leaders of the Shinsengumi. Their eyes dug into me like sharp knives. I stared before me,
Yeah.
and then gulped nervously.
You could tell that they're the leaders because they have intricate character designs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how
You don't
Hannah's
get a
like, oh, your character design's very cool. And they're like, what the hell?
Yeah, obviously. I'm one of the leaders.
Good morning. I take it you slept well.
Ugh,
Shut up, Smarmy.
shut up, Smart. Well, it wasn't particularly comfortable, but it was hot as hell.
Is that so? Because when I went to have a look at you earlier, you didn't budge no matter what I poked.
Ooh! Sir?
Sir, do I need to file a complaint?
Smarmy, can you, not?
What's up with that deep V?
I mean, I like it.
Okay.
He's double-fisting those swords, though.
Yeah, he's ready.
You were knocked out cold and you looked snug and cozy in your sleep. Snuggly buggly.
What? What?
He's only teasing you. Soji didn't go anywhere near your room.
Thank you, something. Respond, Hanley! Are you serious? Saito's trying to be nice. Be nice to him. Quite silent, I stared at Okita.
Let's learn about Okita.
What's Okita?
Captain of the Shinsengumi's 1st Division. He is a native of Edo. His brilliant prowess as a swordsman developed by training with Kondo and Hijikata.
Wow, that's pretty much... I already knew all of that except the fact that he's from Edo. And I guess...
they're all from Edo.
So I can just assume that they're all from Edo and they all train together.
Yeah!
Okay, cool. That was useful information. With his grin still spread along his face, he glanced over to Saito. What's Saito?
Captain of the 3rd Division of the Shinsengumi. He is a native of Edo!
What a shot.
He wields his sword in his left hand and fights with incredible skill.
Ooh, he's left.
He's a lefty.
I love you even more, Saito.
Wow. I just wanted to see you squirm a little. Not very nice of you, Hajime, calling me out like that.
Leave him alone. I don't think Saito did anything wrong. You, on the other
Wow,
hand.
even Hanley simps for this man.
Yes. Like mother, like daughter.
Is she our daughter?
Hanley is not my daughter.
Shut it. You sound like a bunch of kids.
He said a bitch.
Sound like a bitch of kids.
You sound like a bitch.
Oh, that's you.
Hijikata's voice brooked no further insubordination.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Okita shrugged and fell silent, but the smile lingered through his bright eyes. What is Hijikata?
The commander of the Shinsengumi. He is Kondo's longtime friend who helped form the Shinsengumi in Kyoto. Kondo calls him Toshi.
Who's Kondo?
You'll meet him in a bit.
Oh, okay.
He's like the commander.
Ah.
He's the head bitch in charge.
Oh, his nickname's Toshi.
Toshi. His first name's Toshizo.
Oh, look at his smile.
Yeah. Guys who are buds with him call him Toshi.
Sweet. I like him. I want to be your bud.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I call you Tosh?
I'll be your fuck bud.
Unknown voice. So Hijikata, this is your witness?
Oh, is this not an important character?
Well, I don't know. It's just they haven't shown up yet.
Oh, the rowdy boys.
The man who spoke was, well, he looked more like a boy than a man.
Wow.
What?
Already negging him.
None of these look like boys.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I call one of these voices?
Yes,
Can
you
I
can.
call his voice?
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe this is the youthful Shinsengumi captain that Inoue was describing to me. I'd imagine the leaders of the Shinsengumi to be older, maybe even middle-aged men, but their faces were still blessed with youth.
And beautiful, just be shonen quality.
In fact, one might even confuse them at first glance for a gang of bohemian thugs. What?
Huh?
Bohemian thugs? What the hell?
I was going to say a host club, but go off, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, cross shot.
why is this a hotshot.
I think that's you. That's
He's a
Shin.
real stick, huh? Just a kid.
You're calling him a kid, Heisuke? That's rich.
Right you are. To anybody else, I'll beat you to...
Oh wait, that's Heisuke. Anyway, we'll figure out who's who when they stop. Just, you can say whatever you want.
I'll bet you two look like a sad pair of scrawny little brats. I don't know.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's it.
I'm the only one who gets to call them out being scrawny punks because I'm a mature adult and all.
Mature adult. Anything that comes out of your mouth is basically nonsense, Shinpachi.
Who the fuck is talking? This is
I think it's
getting
Harada.
confusing. Two nearby men replied to Toto. Yes, Toto. With very mocking but lighthearted tones. Who's Toto?
That's Toto! Heisuke, captain of the Shinsengumi's 8th Division. He is a native of Edo. He is the youngest captain and is known for being particularly energetic. Look at his little smile.
He scares me.
Ah!
His eyes look horrible. Am I able to kiss him? Because I don't really want to.
I love Heisuke.
Okay. I think I will like him as a character.
He has a phenomenal route and a
feel
really
like-
good character arc.
I feel like he would kiss you with his eyes open,
Probably. That is actually very true.
which is the absolute worst.
With like his cheeks puffed out.
Ooh! Please do not. You'd open your eyes when you're pulling away, and he's just like, eyes.
Was that good?
Was that good for you?
Oh god.
I somewhat recalled Inoue's description of the two energetic members. His mention of them was brief, but seeing them in person was an eye-opening experience. He said that the short-haired one was Nagakura, and the other with longer hair was Harada. Who is Nagakura?
Shinpachi Nagakura, the captain of the Shinsengumi's 2nd Division. He is a native of Edo and a skilled swordsman. He is upbeat and cheerful, and he frequently helps raise the morale of the men in his command.
Yes.
He is a himbo, essentially.
Yes! I will voice him as such.
Himbo. And this is Sano, aka Best Boy, captain of the Shinsengumi's 10th Division. He is a native of Edo. He is very skilled with a spear, which is his weapon of choice. There is a scar on his stomach from an attempted suicide.
Oh! Okay.
Because, like, you know how samurai, they would do the, like, harakiri, they'd, like, cut their stomachs as, like,
Yes.
if they were disgraced, that's how they'd kill themselves.
Okay.
So he has a scar from a failed attempt at that.
Do I get to kiss him
Yes.
if I... Okay.
You get to kiss every man in this room.
Okay. Because I know isn't there one of them that, like, won't kiss, that he's just, like, bitchy about it, and he, like, won't kiss
Oh,
you?
well, okay, when I say kiss, you actually don't, it's not like full kiss, but, like, you get to romance every man in this room.
Romance. Every
Yes.
man in this room?
I said every man in this room.
But,
All
like,
the mans.
what if I want to, like, kiss the kid? What if I want to kiss, fall in love?
Well, then you probably have to play Edo Blossoms, which is the next installment.
hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge,
Wink, wink,
nudge.
nudge, nudge. Push, push.
Smoochy, smoochy.
All right.
Push. All right.
Nagakura and Harada.
Nice.
Leave off, you grumpy old bastards.
Ooh. The hell I will, boy.
Hello, old boy!
What? You think you can get away with talking to us like that?
Yes. Besides, I'm hardly mature enough to be called old. Shinpachi maybe, but not me.
You son of a bitch. I thought we were friends.
Come on, Shin. Would an adult get so worked up over something like that?
Their back and forth rapport seemed
This
developed.
music does not fit the situation.
I know, it's very dramatic.
Yeah.
It
So
feels very
sinister.
sweet, yeah. Their back and forth rapport seemed developed into a rhythm from years of friendship, which predated my arrival and made me foreign here. Well,
We're
duh.
already from, like, out of town.
Girl,
so.
you've been here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, they're already friends. They already have friend
Oh,
groups.
this is just me going into high school.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm like, everyone already has their cliques. I sensed something apart from curiosity towards me, though. Like a feeling of animosity. I mean, they're
They're really looking very angry at you.
all three of them look like they want to eat me alive, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It is.
Except for the bottom boy.
Hey.
He scares me. Despite their
Don't hate on my short king.
Are
all
they?
right?
Are they cheerfully
Their cheerful levity. The picture says
I don't
otherwise.
think there's a lot of cheerful levity.
That's cheerful levity.
Despite their cheerful levity, they had not forgiven my presence among them. Suddenly, I wanted very much to go home. I wanted to leave this place and never return. But there's so many smoochable samurai.
Wow.
Why would you ever want to leave?
Wow.
My chest tightened and I stared down, hoping to wake up in bed with all of this only in memory. Ooh!
Oh,
wait! Wait! I see glasses boy.
Glasses boy. I apologize for all the... Wait. That kind of sounds so much like Saito's.
I apologize for all of this frightening behavior. Please, don't let the men unsettle you.
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
Hanley has a thing for glasses. His voice was calm and warm, and I felt myself relax, even if only a little bit.
Are you serious? You're the scariest out of all of us, Sanan.
What's Sanan?
Sanan! Keisuke Sanan, a colonel in the Shinsengumi. He is a native of Edo. Wow. He acts primarily as a consultant to the chief of the Shinsengumi, Isami Kondo.
Can I romance Kondo?
No.
Damn. But I want the power.
I know, right?
Nothing
Like, wait,
sexier than
who's the
power.
boss around here? Gonna
Who's the
smooch
boss?
that one.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
I like him.
I like Sanan as well.
He's fun.
I
He's
really,
fun
Sanan's a
vibes.
fun one.
As he finished speaking, the rest of the men nodded solemnly in agreement. I wondered, who could possibly command such fear and respect from these men?
There's she.
Oh, how crude. I can understand their feelings, but for our demon of a commander to feel such as well. It is up to me to hold the integrity of the Shinsengumi to our highest standard. It is easy to be confused, however, when our standards, or rather our taboos, are at the mercy of our own Hijikata. It is true, but now isn't the time to be talking about this. We have a literal prisoner.
And the men called Sanan and Hichikata stared at one another with a smirk.
Are they fucking on the side? What's the deal with there?
Okay, the way they're looking,
Oh,
ooh,
smirk.
they're a little cheeky right
Smirk.
now. Ugh, I hate that they blink though.
And no other part of them moves.
No other part of the moves, they just blink at
They just
me.
blink.
It makes me extremely
blink.
uncomfortable.
Blink,
Please
blink.
stop. Blink if you're being held against your will.
There he goes.
Toshi! Blink once if you love me.
Oh. I'll be blinked again. Okay.
You're lucky to have a friend like Sanan, Toshi.
Who the fuck is this? Hichikata and Sanan sounded distant when they spoke to one another, not exactly friendly. Still, the man who spoke had certainly sounded as though he thought they were friends.
Also, if you ever want to pick a dude, like, or anyone else, just let me know.
Yes. Gotcha,
Okay.
Gotcha. And if you're ever like, oh, why don't you take this one?
Yeah, because
kind of
it's just,
listen a
I'm
lot.
trying to, like, give you a rest, because, you know, Yukimura talks a lot,
Mhm.
so.
You mean Hanley?
Hanley talks a lot, because she's also the narrator, so.
But I'll keep an eye out
Yeah.
for the next couple.
If you see someone like Shinpachi or someone where you're like, ooh, I want him,
Mhm.
yes, let me know.
Oh, my apologies. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Isami Kondo, chief of the Shinsengumi.
Ugh, I can't smooch him. He does look a little old for me.
Kappa Kappa Gumi.
Alright, Isami Kondo.
Isami
what are
Kondo.
you?
One of the founders of the Shinsengumi, an organization created to help keep the peace in Kyoto. He is originally from Edo.
What a
Who'd have
shock.
thunk?
When you say chief, do you mean to say you were the most important man in the Shinsengumi?
Well, I wouldn't call myself the most important. It's more accurate to say I represent everyone.
That's like the same thing, dude.
Yeah. Toshi over there is the commander, and Sanan is our colonel. Kondo, why are you telling him all this? Why do you think it's a bad idea?
Idiot. Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Well, unless you think this kid should learn our secrets, maybe you should keep her mouth shut. That's a horrible reading. I'm gonna get better at that eventually.
That's okay. I'm doing bad jobs with all
Look
these
at this
guys.
short cane.
Exactly, why bother anyway? We owe him nothing. Perhaps. You all raise good points, but isn't it rude to ignore your guests?
Haruda glanced over at Kendo. No?
Kondo.
Kondo, and let out a bark of laughter.
Woof.
Yes, that's how he laughs. He just goes,
Woof. True, we've already brought him here. It's not like telling him will hurt us.
Kondo had looked rather disappointed when Hijikata spoke, but he perked up at her Haruda's words. Oh, that's so mean. What's wrong with Hijikata? Despite knowing him for 5 minutes, it's easy to see that his words resonated well with his mind. He had a sort of charisma that simply drew you in. A man who was impossible to hate.
Except for this sinister music that continues.
That continues to make me want to hate him.
Yeah, they all seem so evil now.
Well, let's get back to the business at hand. Can you give me a full report of last night? Last night we were on patrol when we encountered some wandering Ronin. They drew steel, so we fought. Some of our men subdued the Ronin, but in doing so, exposed their failure. That's a very polite way of saying that I fucking gutted them in the street.
That's a polite way of saying that they, like, fucking went ape shit.
Yeah.
They exposed their failures. As he finished, Saito turned to look at me. I didn't see anything.
I'm blind.
I'm blind. I don't even know where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Are we
Who
in
are any
Edo?
of you? Are we in Edo?
It seems like a lot of you from Edo are
Yeah, you're all natives of Edo, right?
Even with my insistence, Hijikata continued to stare at me with a harsh glance. Yeah, I think it's because I'm ass at lying. Saito remained expressionless, and the smile on Okita's face didn't change. He's still a dick.
Yeah.
Huh. You sure you didn't see anything?
Yes, I didn't see anything.
Really? Well, if that's true, then I don't see what the problem is.
Hold on a minute. I thought Soji said you helped out some of our men or something.
That's a perfect Shinpachi voice.
Is it?
Yeah, just be as himbo as
Hold on.
Whoa, wait a
I
minute.
thought Soji said you helped out.
But if you're blind...
No, that's not true.
But if you're blind... Yo, is it cool that we've detained, like, a blind dude? Because that's kind of fucked.
Our ableist king.
problematic fave.
I glanced over at Okita, but his smile remained. Whatever he was thinking was a mystery to me.
He's just thinking about funny TikToks that he saw earlier.
Yeah.
No thought. He's just being smarmy.
He's just being smarmy. I was running away from the Ronin. Then some people with Shinsengumi uniforms appeared. Really, they sort of rescued me.
Don't put this on us.
That means you saw them slicing up those Ronin, right? I couldn't exactly deny that. However, I knew that choosing to stay silent would implicate me deeper than lying would.
So, in other words, you actually saw everything. The whole ugly business.
Hanley.
Girl. Sweetheart.
You really just should have said it.
Baby.
That would have
been more believable.
That would have gone better for you, girl.
You've got an honest heart. It's not really a bad thing, but we're gonna have to rip it out of you now.
Yeah, damn, that seems like a bad thing. I wasn't sure what to make of Haruda's words. My presence seemed bad for the Shinsengumi. Well, yeah. Would their next words be ones condemning me to death for being at the wrong place and time?
I just got in town.
My voice shook, but I knew I had... Oh god, I had...
You arrive at the Holiday Inn in Fresno and everyone just starts beating you up and detaining you. You're like, wait, I just got here. Where's my dad?
I brought this skeleton as a breakfast.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't find the pool of wet floors.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, where's my room key? I dropped it.
I dropped it. Is there a restaurant here? Can I get some room service while I'm knotted up in my blankets?
I tie you to the bed.
Jesus.
Oh god.
My voice shook, but I knew I had to try. Try what? I won't tell anyone. I promise.
It seems unlikely that this attack was mere chance. Yet it seems unlikely, too, that you're an enemy.
Thank you for defending me.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
Despite your good intentions, you could be taken for interrogating. Could you handle torture?
If it's from you, Sana.
Are you gonna tie me up again?
Please.
He's like, what the fuck happened to your voice?
I talk to everyone normally, but the second Sana comes, I'm like,
Sana! You like match his creepy cadence.
it's because I'm too busy drooling.
Yeah.
Would you tie me up, please, Sana?
Oh my god.
Bend me over your book table. Otherwise known as a desk.
Bend me over your table that you work on.
Bend me over your book table.
You mean my desk?
Yes.
Yes, if that's what you want to call it, Daddy.
God.
Whimper!
Are you for real?
Whimper!
Are you fucking for real?
Whimper.
This girl is so horny.
She's not!
Are you joking me?
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Whimper.
His voice was still warm, but his words were cold, and I began to feel my chances at life slip away.
Looks like your chances at life are slipping away. You okay? Staying quiet is easy, but if you were captured, you would have no loyalty to us or our secrets.
Well, maybe if one of you, knocked me up.
I was gonna say put a ring on this finger, but that also does, yeah.
You could take a ring off, but
you could also take a baby out, but there's, especially in a torture situation, that's more likely
out.
Take it out.
Take him out.
Take the shot.
It's just a baby with Saito's face.
Identical.
Just take the
fully dressed in his outfit with 2 swords.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'd have no way of verifying your word. It wouldn't be very smart just to let you go. Let's just kill the kid. You want to keep someone quiet, that's the only sure way.
Well then, I'm not gonna fuck you with that attitude.
Yeah. You're currently on my least favorite list of smoochable boyfriends.
So there. But
what are you killed? Don't be so cold, Soji. What do we gain by murdering a civilian? Other than violating the Geneva Convention. Oh wait, that hasn't been invented yet. Score!
Sick, let's take her out.
Hell yeah! Shit. Oh, don't give me that look. I was just kidding. Haha, funny joke. God, it's like no one can take a joke anymore.
All this PC culture.
This PC culture is silencing comedians.
God.
Perhaps it should have sounded like it. Oh! Take him out.
Damn.
Take him out, Saito.
That was cool.
King. Thank you, King.
King, you dropped this.
You dropped this.
I hate him. Can he die? Does he die? The worst. The absolute worst. After being rebuked by Saito, Okito gave a playful smile. Bitch.
But surely there must be something we can do. After all, we're talking about a child.
I'm like 18.
Yeah, they keep calling you a kid, and it's like, I'm old enough to, marry all of you, so.
They think I'm
young.
Oh god. I hate
A little boy.
that. They think I'm like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
When in fact I am a grown-ass woman.
I'm a woman.
I'm a woman.
With needs.
Yes.
I've no wish to kill him either, but ignoring the unlikelihood of his trustworthiness is foolish. Well, I would like to hear the commander's opinion. What do you say, Commander Hijikata?
Oh god.
Are you fucking falling asleep?
No. I just had a breathing weird yaw.
People are discussing whether they're gonna kill you, and you're like, I think you should just let me live.
Does anyone have it in a hand?
Yeah.
The men looked to Hijikata, listening intently. He sighed and glanced around the room.
Last night we killed members who broke our code. This kid should not have been involved at all.
Okay.
I imagine that puts an end to the matter for you. Well, he probably saw something, but I doubt he really understands what it was.
Even so, this is serious. We have bigger things to consider. We have to keep this under wraps. Bruh, if rumors break that the soldiers of Shinzan Kumi are thirsty for blood, it will be problematic.
So not poggers.
Shinpachi's words made sense to everyone. Hijikata's face looked grim.
Hey, watch your mouth. It's our responsibility to regulate all warriors who violate our code. They will be dealt with. Well, it doesn't change the fact that this kid saw something.
I'm 18!
I am a legal adult! I don't think so. I think Soji has a point, but still, I'll do whatever Hijikata and Kondo tell me to do. I think we ought to let him go. He doesn't know everything, you know.
What do you mean, everything?
Ah, shit!
Damn it! I couldn't help but wonder aloud, and the mood in the room shifted to an icy silence. Hanley, could you have maybe pretended that you were mute?
Blind, mute, deaf.
I think that would have helped a lot of things. If you just
I can make
shut
myself look like a rock.
I wish.
I'm just a statue.
Girl, you need to shut the hell up. You were just making it worse.
Shut it, Heisuke.
Oh no.
Thank you, Hijikata. Oops. My bad.
Damn.
That's on me, guys. That was on me.
Oh,
Heisuke definitely has a Minecraft YouTube account. Just saying.
Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna make it even harder for us to simply let you go. What's this? Oops, my sword slipped into your abdomen.
Hanley,
Cheeky.
Hanley, just fucking play dumb. You were already so dumb. Are you so dumb that you can't play dumb?
Yeah.
Whimper! Whimper. She just goes, ooh, 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 ooh. That's her whimper. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Did you just fucking say ooh?
A man should always be ready to face death. You should make your peace with yours.
I'll bury you under a nice tree.
A man? Oh, that's right. They still believe me to be a boy. Maybe if they
My
tell them
disguise
that
worked.
Maybe if I show them my giant fucking badonkadonks, they'll let me live.
My tiggle bitties.
With everything else that had happened, I'd completely forgotten how I was dressed. Girl, they've been calling you he for like forever. Are you? She's so dumb.
Very true. Brave death is always an option. When I was young, I committed honorable suicide.
Look how I turned out.
Bruh, I don't think that's how suicide works. I don't.
Look at his
I'm
dumb
just
face.
not gonna tell him.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna. I'm
No.
just gonna let him.
No.
Didn't really stick though, did it, Sano?
That is not what you
Didn't
say
work.
to someone who's tried to kill himself.
You suck at killing yourself, dude.
God damn. Their jokes were barbaric, but they both broke into raucous laughter.
Just bros. Commander, since we can't seem to reach a consensus, can I send the child back to his room?
I am not a child.
Wow. This is really dampening the likelihood of you getting dicked down by these
Damn
men.
it. Saito, I am a woman.
Please.
Saito.
Saito, shut up.
If you hear something you shouldn't while you're here, then we'll have no choice but to kill you.
I honestly,
That was a joke. That was a little humor for you.
we like to have fun
You
here.
like to have fun here.
Honestly, that's really smart. That like, why are they like
Yeah.
discussing all of this in front of me?
Saito is the one with a brain cell.
Saito has the single brain cell
The single brain cell of the
that he
entire
occasionally
Shinsengumi.
lends to other people, but he's the primary
Definitely
owner.
not Shinpachi. Alright.
Hey, I like him. He's a
I
good,
love him.
He's a good
He's
little himbo.
dumb as a bag of rocks.
I mean, he'd make a great couple with Hanley then. But the dumb.
Aw.
They never get the brain cell.
Aww.
They're banned from having the brain cell.
Aww.
He was right. If I remained with them, then I could easily hear something I wasn't supposed to. I didn't think he'd mentioned it for my sake, but rather as a possible concern for their group. I was still relieved when he brought it up.
Indeed. Let's do that. Plus there's something I want to look into. Those eyes of yours, Sanan. I agree. There are too many careless men here.
Hey, everyone looks at the short king.
Yeah.
One of the
Everyone just looks at Heisuke.
He's like, what?
There are way too many short, dumb, young,
Short,
baby men here.
5'8" little mousy boys.
When are you gonna crawl around the wall looking for cheese?
on, Sana. What are you looking at me for?
Cat, why are you looking at him? He's not the one who's being a chatty bitch.
That ought to be pretty obvious. We're all guilty of being careless, especially you, Heisuke.
Rip face.
Hey, back off. It was just a mistake, alright?
I could hear Toto's voice rise as everyone turned to look at him.
What?
He looked at them for a bit, then turned to me and mumbled in a voice I could barely hear.
I'm sorry.
What was that? I was still apprehensive about what they might do to me, so I couldn't quite respond to him well. But he seemed to understand, and I curtly managed to nod. It was the most I could manage.
Alright, Saito, take care of the kid. Oh. Noted. Shall we go?
Oh, all right.
Well, Saito's gonna take us back to our room on the next episode of Dairy Farm.
Ooh la la.
Ooh, Saito, take me to my room, please.
Take me right to my room. Oh no, that's for the other guy, the desk.
That's for
The
Sanan.
one with the desk.
The one with the book table.
The book
Alright.
table. All right.
Oh well, bye-bye.